What's up, y'all? It's me, Young D, sweatshirt. Back at it again for another review video. Today we're going to be focusing on X-Men 97, and I'm super excited to get this review out of the way because this show has been so fucking good. I was going to wait until the season was over to actually do this review, but the show has been so good that I couldn't really help myself. So this review will be spoiler free. I'll probably end up doing one when the season ends up finishing in about 2 weeks or so. But besides all that, let's get right into it. To preface this video, I have not seen the original X-Men TV show that came out in the 90s. I wasn't alive when that came out, so I never watched it. I thought that initially when X-Men 97 was announced, I thought it was weird that they were continuing a show that ended over 25 years ago. I honestly didn't have high hopes for it. Especially with all the lackluster content Marvel has been coming out with since Endgame. There's a huge laundry list of things that have ultimately been failures for the most part. But since I have no shame, I'm gonna continue watching superhero content, even though most of it has been crap for the past few years. So, but boy, do I feel like an idiot for doubting them. Oh my God. This show has been absolutely spectacular. When I tell you this is the best project that Marvel Studios has dropped since Phase 3 has ended, I do not say it lightly. Every time an episode ends, I tell myself this show cannot get better. And then next week it shuts me up. Do you know how hard it is to shut me up? I don't stop talking. But one of my favorite things about the show is the character work. Every character kind of shines in this show. Every character kind of gets their own episode to shine, and I'm glad that they kind of pulled away from Wolverine a little bit, because I will say, when I was a kid growing up and the X-Men movies were coming out, I was really young, so when I saw Wolverine, I thought his name was just X-Men, which I'm sure a bunch of people did for the most part, if you're not super into the comics, or again, if you were 5 years old when the X-Men movies came out like I was. But every character gets their chance to shine. Even Cyclops. I know that Cyclops was kind of a poor spot in the older movie. In this, he comes off like a badass. And every other character also comes off as a badass in their own way, and they allow them to delve into the personalities of each character. The character work has been great, and the writing for each character has been fucking phenomenal, and I would not change any of that. And don't even get me started on the fight scene animations. Oh my God, they are so good. I don't know what the animation team was on when they were making these, but I'm definitely gonna need some of that, because these motherfuckers, they was going crazy. If you decide not to watch this show, I completely understand. You don't have to. You should definitely still go back and at least watch the fight scene with Wolverine and Nightcrawler against the other Sentinels. That fight scene had me literally screaming like a little baby child. Like, oh my God, Wolverine does like a claw tornado, and then you also get a point of view of what it looks like going through Nightcrawler's teleportation portals. It's so fucking dope. It's the best thing that, again, I have to say this again, but it's the best thing that Marvel has dropped since Phase 3. In that fight scene in particular with Wolverine and Nightcrawler, even though it is very short, it might be one of the best fight scenes that I've seen animated in a very long time. All in all, Bo DeMayo, he did his thing. He was cooking when he decided to make this show. And I know that he ended up getting fired. I don't necessarily know what the reasoning was for. And at this point, with the way the show is going, if it was anything short of murder, like, he needs to come back, because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how good this show is. This man, Bo DeMayo, is dedicated to his craft, and you can tell. Obviously, in between the tweets promoting his OnlyFans, he tweets about the comic book storylines that he pulls from when he's making these X-Men episodes, and he also tells people to read these storylines so that they can better understand why he did what he did. And it's just amazing. Everything about it is perfect. This man fully committed into the X-Men storylines, and it shows. All the hard work that he put in it, it shows. The show has came out so beautifully, and it has worked so well, and in so many ways. And I don't know how else to say this show is fucking amazing. Stop listening to me because I'm done, and go put this show on because it's great. All right, bye.